I got another one. A lot of people want to, you know, contract work with the federal government, and they think it's a really difficult process to actually get set up and actually, um, work, you know, find and complete federal contracts. In other words, make money off the government, as people say. But I'm gonna show you real quick the steps you need to do to set up your business in order to solicit bids, proposals to the federal government. First thing you need to do, I'm not gonna get into detail about the individual steps because you can find a ton of videos and books and whatever on how to do this. The first thing you need to do is incorporate your business. All right, that's the first thing you need to do right out the door. Incorporate your business in the state that you live in. That's the easiest kind of way to do it. Some people say to do it through Delaware and all that, but do it yourself. It's not that hard. Just get on the Secretary of State website of your particular state and look at the steps that you need to do to incorporate your business. It's not that hard. You can get like a little tutorial on YouTube, or you can just all kind of websites to show you step by step how to answer the particular questions that the questionnaire will ask you of the type of incorporation and all that. As far as your articles of incorporation, you can damn near cut and paste those and revise them to your particular business or change it up for what you want it to say. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just write it yourself. You can look at some different examples. In the state of Ohio, you can actually go on their Secretary of State website and look up businesses and just look at the different businesses and how they worded their articles and corporations. So find them, like say you want to start some sort of shoe throwing company. You want to throw shoes for the federal government. So you look up shoe throwing Ohio, find some existing businesses that are incorporated in Ohio, and look those businesses up on the Secretary of Ohio's state website and see how they worded their articles of incorporation. It's free, so you can take examples and do that. So that's step one. That's step one right out the gate. Then once you get incorporated, it doesn't take that long. They'll send you back your numbers and all that to your address. It takes, I don't know, a week or two. It's not long. Hell, they might even do it right away. I forgot how we did it, but they might send it right back on the web. I forgot, but it doesn't take long. So once you get that, then you take your you got a name and everything, so you got your incorporated name and all that. Then you take that and you get you a tax ID number from the federal government. That's free. It's like I said, it's many videos, many video YouTube videos and websites that can show you how to do that. It's very simple. So you get your tax ID number through the federal government. So now you got your incorporation and your tax ID number. All this shouldn't take over 2 weeks. All right. Now, one thing. Most states to incorporate, it's between like 125 and 150. Some states, I think Illinois is like 180 or two something. It's kind of high. So you got to have a couple bucks to do that. The tax ID number is free. All right, like I said, all this shouldn't take over 2 weeks. Just don't drag out for months. All right, you should do this real quick. All right, so you got your tax ID number and you got your incorporation. The next thing you need to do, you need to register your business under sam.gov, sam.gov. So I'm gonna look it up right here. It's called System for Award Management.gov. This is a little bit more intense. So you gotta go on this website and set up an account. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you need to go on this website here, get your account. But I think I left out a step. So I didn't write this down because I did this months ago. But you need to get you a DUNS number. So what you do is Google, Google how to get a DUNS number. So like, because my computer's working, so I would tell you the direct website. That's Dun and Bradstreet number. So you got to get a Dun and Bradstreet number. How to get DUNS number. You just do that. All right. My computer's acting funny. All right. It's acting funny. So you can go DNB. Here it is right here. I think it's either, my computer's really slow right now. I don't know why. It doesn't, start to try to help you folks out and start acting funny. Here you go. Go to iupdate.dmb.com. I mean, if you Google this, it'll come up. All right. So this is what you want to do. You want to get it done in Bradstreet number. You want to get your DUNS number. Here's the screen. See, that's the screen. Well, it's not doing nothing now. Shit. But here's the SAM website. This is the system. You see it? This is the system for award management. That's that website. Right? There you go. Let's look. Let's see. Getting DUNS number. It's here you go. This is where it gets kind of tricky here. You gotta like look up your number, look up your name, and make sure it's not already existing in there. So it's Can you see that? I don't know. Let's see. I got a Band-Aid over for the here's the Band-Aid. I got a Band-Aid over my camera here. You know what I'm saying? You'll be watching me. You know what I'm saying? But go here, to iupdate.dmb.com, and you gotta do your search tips. You gotta go through the whole thing. I forgot if this cost money, and I think it didn't. But so you gotta get DUNS number. So Google that, how to get DUNS number. Go through all the steps to get your DUNS number. And that seemed like that took a little bit of time. I forgot. But so I'm just kind of going over this real fast to get you started. Then I'll go into individual steps at further detail later. Okay, so you got your DUNS number, then you got to go to the system of award management, and you got to determine what is your business. If you're already in business, it's pretty easy because you got to know your NAICS numbers. That's your North American Industry Classification System numbers. That's a designation for numbers like 7-Eleven, something mean. I don't know. You raise cattle. I don't know. Well, whatever it's every business you can imagine is on there. So Google NAICS numbers, and I have a list of all these different coded numbers that pertain to some sort of industry, whether it's manufacturing, supply, everything down to like amusement parks. It's everything under the sun is on there. So if you don't have a business and you just want to make some money and sell to the federal government, contract with the federal government, figure out something that you're capable of doing that you can finance. I mean, and they have all kind of programs to get money for loans, get money for payroll. It's stipulations and all this. Ain't something you just gonna walk in there. It's gonna give you $100,000. So it's steps to all this. In the government, it's pretty sweet, but you got to be able to navigate through all these different steps. I'm running out of time. All right, so real quick, incorporation. What I say? Incorporation. What did I say? Incorporation. Federal tax ID number. DUNS number. DUNS number. Dun and Bradstreet. Then you got to get on the sam.gov website to register all that. And that takes some time. You know what I'm saying? That's going because it's a long questionnaire. So that takes some time. So then and somewhere along those lines, you got to get a CAGE number, KAGE number. Let me see, CAGE. I forgot what that meant, but you got to get that too. You get all kind of stuff. So your CAGE number is Commercial and Government Entity, or CAGE code is a 5-character ID number that identifies contractors. All right. So I'm not sure if you're supplying soup, I'm not sure if you need that number. I'm not sure. So, but that's the 4 steps right there. That'll get you going. That'll get you going at least. That'll get you registered and everything. And all this shouldn't take over a month. All right. I'll continue this video. I'm running out of time, but I'll continue this video with more detailed steps. Okay.